Coach, early on, the Bedford took the opening kickoff right back on you guys. Talk about how your team responded to that and just the back and forth the whole game.
Well, what a difference a week makes, man. I'm so proud of how our kids reacted. Yeah, from the opening kickoff, which seemed negative, to so many plays. A team that good is going to make plays, and our kids were resilient. They responded. They played the next play. They had mental toughness. That's been our message all week. Yeah, things went wrong in week one execution-wise, but that wasn't the problem. The fact that we changed when negative things happened. Tonight we didn't. I'm so proud of how our kids played. They just played no matter what the situation. And when Devin Soltis, a backside DN, chases down Moss and makes him snap it again, and we find a way to get a stop, that's what it takes, is great effort plays all across all 65 of our kids.
You cited some communication issues on defense and offense last week. Did you guys get those cleaned up, or was it?
Oh, no way. You're never going to. Nobody ever plays a perfect game. It's high school football with a bunch of 15 and 16-year-olds where mistakes are going to happen. And I think that's the message. It's never going to be perfect. So learn from it, try to minimize them, but play fast and play with great effort and rally around your teammates when somebody gets down. And we did a ton better job of that. This team is growing up fast.
How did you guys manage to keep Moss and Odom under control for most of the game?
We got great kids. Coach Russ and Coach Barwitty and Coach Hugie, our defensive staff, I think had a great game plan. Our kids bought in and studied it, and I think we're extremely well prepared. And we got good kids. A week ago we gave up big plays, and tonight we did it. We found a way to tackle. It's okay to gain 20 yards on a play every once in a while. It's not to let them cross the goal line. And that was the difference. 2 weeks in a row we've had a lot of great-looking defensive plays, and tonight we made them snap it again, and it was enough to get us victory.
Bedford takes the opening kickoff back on the first play. You guys are down 7-0. What's the mood on the sideline?
The mood on the sideline was urgency. Keep going, keep pushing. Like Coach says, whatever just happened doesn't mean anything. Screw it, don't mean crap. Doesn't mean anything. So we moved on and worked through adversity and did what we had to do. We do what we do. We're not worrying about whatever anybody else does.
Big difference in the offense this week versus last week. What's the change?
It's just urgency, like I keep saying. Like, it's just people wanted to play today. Not that they didn't want to play, but people wanted to play today. Like they wanted to be here. They wanted to do it for each other. They were playing for the man next to them.
The defense, a couple big stops, especially at the end there. Talk about what the defense did for you guys.
Defense was great. Everyone did their job. Our Coach Russ, our defensive coordinator, preaches, do your job, and everything will be all right. And it's true. If you don't do your job, the ball will find it. Shantez Moss found it a couple times. But overall, everyone did our job, and it worked out. Perfect.
Bedford takes back the opening kickoff. You guys are down 7-0 in the blink of an eye. What's the mood like on the sideline?
To be honest with you, I was trying to calm everyone down. Tell them I got this, we're going to score the next drive, get it right back. Everyone seemed to calm down after that.
Every time you guys went down to score, Bedford come back. Same thing for you guys. It was just a back and forth all night. Was there at any point where there was any panic on the sideline?
No, not at all. Offense kept scoring, and we knew that halftime adjustments on defense would get it done, and they did. So.
What was the difference this week versus last week in terms of the offense?
We matured a lot. We knew our stuff, got open, and the O-line dominated today, which they had trouble with last week, so that helped a lot.
How big was the play of the defense, especially keeping Moss in containment of the last part of the game?
It was huge. It was huge. Without that, it's a scoring match, and without our defense playing the way they did in the second half, I don't know if we would have came out on top. So the way they contained him at the end was very nice for me. Helped me out a lot.